What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a welcome to an intraday update because we'll be doing an emergency update on Bitcoin. Now, is there an emergency right now necessarily? No, I do not think so. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a clickbait title, of course, but I mean there is significant movement, and it does look and that's also what we were talking about earlier this morning in the Bitcoin update. It does look like Bitcoin is breaking down and is finding a significant bearish breakout. So that's what we'll talk about. All right, we'll talk about what's going on, why Bitcoin is falling right now, and just in general, what to do with it. Personally, right now, I mean, even though we're seeing quite a lot of bearish momentum, and I will talk about where that comes from. Personally, it's not too bad yet. Like, for example, this candle hasn't closed yet, and it still takes 2 hours. In those 2 hours, a lot could happen. It could become a lot more bullish. It could also become way more bearish. All right, so we'll talk about the different possibilities here and basically everything you need to know. So that's what we'll do. First of all, I do think it's interesting to take a look at some statistics regarding Bitcoin. I always try to give you as much, if you're new to the channel, I try to give as much of a thorough overview of what's going on with Bitcoin. As you can see right now, the open interest at around 11, which is actually 3 hours ago, because this is two hours behind. The open interest spiked up a lot, like to the same levels it did Monday afternoon. And we know Monday afternoon what happened is quite a lot of volatility here. We actually dropped down quite a bit. So that's happening right now as well. A big position was opened here. So some big money is getting into the markets right now. It was about, well, how did it increase? It increased by $600 million. So that happened. Open interest is higher, volume is growing, so volatility and extra volatility is expected. When did this happen? It happened after and because of the initial jobless claims, right? The initial jobless claims right here were lower than expected, which is good for the dollar strength index and it's good for the US, but that means it's actually bearish for Bitcoin. And that also has to do with the interest rate decision yesterday. The outcome of that was quite neutral, but a bit bearish perhaps. And events like these only make the chance for higher interest rates or high interest rates longer. For longer, it only makes that higher, right? The chance of that, which is bearish for Bitcoin. So after that, it actually started. I mean, you can see it right here. The news actually came around this moment. Before that, it was already bearish. That's also what we talked about in the update this morning. But after that, and it looks like right now we're going to get that bearish breakout. Because like I said, it's not all said and done yet. The main level that has to break, this morning I said 26,600. I would say this area between 26,550 and 26,700 needs to break. So like I said, the candle still takes 2 hours to close, at least on the 4-hour time frame, and that's the only time frame I trust. So if Bitcoin does close below that, then I'd say it's most likely that we'll drop down towards 26,200. Take that bearish break retest, and that will drop back down towards 26,000 and below 25,700, for example, which is a big support level. So it all depends on this candle close. We just actually received some other news, which should actually be a little bit more bullish for Bitcoin because it's a bit bearish for the dollar strength index, but I very much doubt that's going to have impact. So for now, it depends all on whether this candle will close below 26,550 or not. If it doesn't, there's still a chance that Bitcoin will bounce back up. But if it's not able to break above 26,800 after still closing above 26,550, then something like this is happening either way. All right, so we would really need to see a lot of bullish momentum to prevent something like this. It looks most likely. Now, on the other hand, I do want to briefly talk about the possibility of getting a crash like this. I would not say this is likely. It's a possibility. It is. I do still expect lower lows for Bitcoin right here. But for now, it doesn't seem like a crash like this is most likely. It's you should be prepared for it. You definitely should be. But it's, yeah, like I said, I don't think there's enough going on right now. And I think there's too much volume for something like that to happen. All right, so that's my quick little update for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.